L.K. Advani, an Indian politician and a senior leader of the BJP who was born in 1927. Advani began his political career as a volunteer of the RSS. He served as the Minister of Home Affairs from 1998 to 2004, as Deputy Prime Minister from 2002 to 2004, and the Leader of Opposition in the 10th and the 14th Lok Sabha. In 2015, he was awarded with Padma Vibhushan, India's second highest civilian honor.
So I am extremely fortunate that I should have met you when you were 91 years old in Kerala, and on that occasion I remember concluding, as you yourself recalled, I said I've been a cricket fan, and so when anyone scores 91, fans are eagerly looking forward to his completing a century. And so that's about to come. I remember that on that occasion, in my speech itself, I concluded with saying that pray to God, I pray to God that He sees you completing, Sanskrit they say, Jived Sharda Shatam. And I would pray to God that we see you completing 100 winters. And that's about to happen.
Yes.
It's a great benediction for all of us, and it's certainly a boon for the people to whom you belong. It's something very great, extraordinary. And for me to be able to see you still hale and hearty, it's God's kindness, God's grace.
Yes. I also consider it a great privilege and honor and blessing that I could come and visit you in your own house. And I shall be praying for your wife also, that she may be...
So kind of you. I'm sure your blessings would have great meaning for me, my family, for everyone associated with me.
Are your children staying with you, or are they working?
My children, my daughter is staying with me, my son and daughter-in-law also was staying with me for quite some time. Now, of course, they've shifted to a place which was constructed recently, where for the sportsmen who had come for the Commonwealth Games, and one of those flats that has been built, constructed there, my son has taken it, and so he and my daughter-in-law and their child, they have
moved to that place.
moved to that place. Some time back, though these days my daughter has gone abroad, she's coming tonight.
Where is she working?
My daughter is, she has a television company of her own, and she was working there, except because now her mother has been unwell for nearly 2 years, and since then she has not gone to her office, and she's totally devoted to her mother, because she's suffering for her.
Very fortunate. Yes. These days you see children don't look after the mother.
Oh, she looks after not only her mother, but because it was her mother, meaning my wife, who used to take care of the entire household. After all, because of my responsibilities, there used to be a large number of visitors and guests and all that. So the entire household she looked after, my wife. And so also all those who came to me, met me, it was entirely her responsibility. And of course she looked after me also. Now all that is done by my daughter. She looks after both father and mother. And of course the household. And of course everyone who comes here visits me.
So you are blessed by God.
Yes, from that point of view, I am blessed by God. And blessed by God even with good health, and furthermore attention and care by my children and all around me. And then when great men like you, noble persons like you come to see me, then that's a great, very great blessing. It's a privilege that you should have come here. And I remember my meeting with you in Kerala.
Yes, all our people remember.
And apart from that, not many, all you and the Martoma Church, they were the only people among many others who disapproved of what happened during that emergency.
Oh, yes.
And Martoma Church, I remember it was the only church.
My Metropolitan and Thomas.
I know that.
Both of them wrote protesting this
Yes.
to Mrs. Gandhi.
Because Vajpayee, myself, George Fernandez, Jayaprakash Narayan, all such people, all great men, they were all put behind bars. And you condemned it. The Martoma Church condemned it.
Now, do you have difficulty in traveling very much?
No, I have no difficulty. I have no difficulty. In fact, all my life has been a life of travel.
You're very healthy and active. But now you see, as years roll on, you are not what you were last year.
Not yet. I still travel a lot. Father, your every word is a guidance for us. And
I have a feeling that we are in the parliament, one fighting against the other group. But all of us join together and work for the people.
That's right. So far as I am concerned, That has been my endeavor ever since I have been active in public life. Not even before coming to Parliament, because of the guidance of men like you, and also within the party, I had a very close relationship with Sri Vajpayee, who was for quite some time the Prime Minister of India. Today he is not in good health.
Yes, we were told.
And so I meet him frequently. I meet him almost every fortnight, every week. But he is not in good health. But still, his blessings I have received always. And as long as he was able to communicate, we had a very close relationship.
I want all parties to join together
That's
to
right.
uplift the poor. It is not to dissolve the parties.
No,
But
there is no need to resolve the
yes,
party.
you
Let
stay
the
where you
parties
are.
continue.
You stay where you are.
Yes,
But all should join together in elevating the order of the poor man to the level of a healthy member of society.
that's right.
And we were talking to the Prime Minister about it. He assured us that he will do all what is possible to make the
Surely.
transformation. But simply because it is BJP has introduced some parties will oppose. Not because they are against it, but this will bring in prestige for the BJP. I said that's not fair.
No, the BJP's approach has been in these matters that particularly in a country as vast as India, where you have so many languages, so many states, so many communities, so many castes, there it becomes even more imperative that those in public life to whom the country looks up to with expectation and reverence, they should always be above board insofar as relations with other political parties and others are concerned.
That's what we always say.
And that has been my endeavor and the endeavor of all those who have been in contact with me. And by and large, I have had success in achieving this kind of approach.
So I want to thank you for all the good services you have done for the state and especially the poor. And may the years before you see greater blessing bring greater blessing from God for the poor, and so that before you die, India becomes a land not of the poor, but of the ordinary man.
This benediction, this blessing of yours, I am sure will not only help me try to achieve the goal that you have placed for us, but it would be a boon for India, for my country, for my countrymen. And it happens that I have had the good fortune of being born in Karachi, which is part of Sindh. And in Karachi, I was for 20 years. And my schooling took place in St. Patrick's High School of Karachi. And I remember on 2 occasions that I visited Karachi once again. On both occasions, though the teachers who were alive then and who had taught me, including my principal of the school, Father Modestine, both they all came together, and there was a great reception in the school where I was invited for that function. And it's a school, after all, is something that one can never forget. One learns everything there. And so, for me, St. Patrick's has been a great name.
In the morning, I visited God. In the evening, God has sent me asked me to visit people who know God and who serve God and who love God.
God has been very kind for me, that He has not only let me have good health and grace, but persons like you coming here to my residence, visiting me, and first when I saw you at the age of 91, and today when you are about to compete as a cricket fan, I would say a century, on both occasions to see you in the best of health and hale and hearty, and giving me this kind of blessing and benediction. It's a great fortune for me. Not many persons in their own lives can have that kind of
But you see, visiting you is a great blessing and benediction for me. And God has used you to bless me this evening. Thank you very much, and I praise God for all His mercy.
It's my privilege really, and my good fortune that all this has happened in the course of all these years. And I saw you 91 years old. I am seeing you now on the eve of becoming a centurion.
സമൂഹത്തോട് താല്പര്യമുള്ളവരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ആ 10 പൈസ കിട്ടിയാൽ അവൻ്റെ പ്രയത്നം കൂടി ഇട്ട് സമൂഹത്തിൽ കൊടുക്കാൻ സാധിക്കും.
മറ്റുള്ള മനുഷ്യനിലെ നന്മ കാണാൻ കഴിയാത്തവന് ദൈവത്തെ ഒരു കാലത്തും കാണാൻ സാധിക്കുകയില്ല.
അന്നമാണ് ബലമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ അവരിൽ നിന്നാണ് നമുക്കുള്ള ഈ ശക്തി.